kill them, and it's okay. They want it.
Let's move on.
They want it.
I'm seriously going to.
Other than that, I mean, what have you been doing? I want to know what you have been doing.
I almost broke up with my girlfriend based on a couple comments I made on the last episode here.
Really? What were the comments that she didn't like?
The subject was that party we attended in Newport Beach on the 4th of July. First of all, she really didn't like me making out with that girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, she was over a 6 for sure.
She was definitely over a 6.
Yeah.
That was one of the issues. And for the people that don't remember, my girlfriend and I established that rule back in January on this very podcast that I can make out with girls on camera if it's for content and the girl is below a 6.
Right.
This girl was 7.5.
Oh, come on. You can give her an 8. You can give her an 8.
We blurred her face, so you can't say for sure, but she was.
I want a score from every man in this room, starting with Austin, moving counterclockwise.
I have a
Don't speak up.
All right.
You.
8.5.
All right.
Yeah, 8.5, maybe 9.
Yeah, I think she could even be a 9 because I say same as him because hot college girl to me is right below Victoria's Secret model. Victoria's Secret's the top 10. 9 is hot college girl. 8 is like, hot
16-year-old. Right.
Exactly. And then hot, like a lawyer, a girl that does a lot of spin classes and a professional, and she's got a nice bod. Then it goes, then
so
it's
your
all
scale goes by type and not by hotness?
Well, yeah, kind of. Well, you know what I mean. But like the hot college girl.
I get you.
Yeah. And then the Victoria's Secret model per se.
What I didn't find super appealing about that chick is she kept slipping off to the bathroom to do blow.
Yeah, she was a mess, dude. They were all a mess, and she's gonna be like an elementary school teacher, which is kind of gnarly. She wants to do that, but. Yeah, dude, all those girls were a mess, dude. I didn't see any girls that flossed a lot in that group, and I did not like that.
Leo has a habit of zeroing in on some people's flossing habits.
I just zero in on the teeth, man. It's weird. If I see gingivitis on a girl...
You can see gingivitis?
Yeah, man. It's like you can see the inflamed
I thought you needed
gums.
A dental degree and a microscope.
Well, you can see like inflammation of the gums, which usually means a tad of gingivitis. But if it's really bad, then it's a bad breath and the whole nine. But none of those girls had gingivitis, but they had... inflamed gums, like they don't really floss. That bothers me. I don't know. I'm weird about that.
I made out with that girl, and then I said on the podcast here
that you jerked off to one of the pictures.
I said I followed them all on Instagram and jerked off to all of them, which was a complete exaggeration.
It was an exaggeration.
Was not true. And then also, Leo, you went into one of your... I don't know what to call it. Leo's romantic shields where he puts it up.
I did.
He acts like Prince Charming so that his girlfriend will listen in.
She doesn't listen in either, so it's kind of ridiculous that I respect her for what I've put her through, and I just want to be a better guy. But yeah, I get it.
You want to be a better guy over the airwaves.
Here we go, you did.
But what Leo said,
maybe not.
What Leo said, and I'm not saying you cheated or anything, but Leo was just playing it real safe, saying, well, I knew those girls were somewhat attractive there, but they could not hold a candle to my girlfriend.
Oh, God.
So I went home and I spent the evening with her. And then you asked me, you fucker. Leo looks over at me and goes, Danny, don't you feel the same way?
Oh,
and
God.
me, feeling sick based on the sentimentality going on to my left, I say, well, my girlfriend can stand to lose a few pounds.
Oh,
which is completely untrue.
It's not true. She's thin, yeah.
She's got a great... Her and I were jogging and like her in her sports bra and underwear all weekend. She's got a fantastic body. But I said that because, again, you were gushing like a fool over here. She was really upset about that. And then in combination with the kiss, it was bad. Wow. And I couldn't think much about it because Nico and I don't think anybody really knows about this. Ian does. Nico and I filmed in secret a NorCal tour video, and we did a bunch of bits all over the upper half of the state. I couldn't settle the issue then because I had to focus on filming.
Yeah.
We pulled a stunt on rollerblades. I went gold mining.
Wow.
Jesse Hiss visited the Winchester Mystery House.
Oh, shit.
I'm fucking Jesse Hiss. This bitch keeps building all these pointless fucking staircases, dude.
Dude, I didn't have time to think about it. I had to tune the entire fight out. So finally on Monday, she texts me something. She's prodding for an answer, which is completely reasonable. And I just sort of was like, hey, this is my job. I am not going to apologize for this. It was too rash of a response in retrospect. But then that led to a phone call and a lot of crying. And
did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was upset after, and I called her back, and we settled it.
Yeah.
And we hung out yesterday, and we hung out for like 5 days up in Sacramento, and things are going better than ever.
Things are going better than ever.
Yeah.
Well, look, these fights, I mean, as much as you think they hurt the relationship, oftentimes they bring you closer to the person that you're with. And then you gotta, it's work, man. It's weird. Being in a relationship is a tough thing. I think it's worth it because being out there single in the world that we live in right now is fucking horrific. And if you found a girl that's, solid and isn't fucked up to you, dude, hold on to her, man, at this point. But so yeah, and I could definitely give you. I mean, look, I'm not one of those guys like happy wife, happy life kind of guys. I fucking hate those guys. I hate those guys that are 50 years old and
Danny
like, well, I gotta ask my wife.
Happy wife, happy life
for
guy.
sure. I have to be on. I'll tell them to his face. He's a happy wife, happy life fucking guy.
Look at his Instagram profile photo. Can you pull that up, Austin?
He's the happiest guy ever, though, dude. He is so positive. It's crazy.
I bet he was saying happy wife, happy life when they snapped that photo.
He might have been, man. He might have been. But yeah, man, Dobrik picked him up for a while. He thought he had some potential. Put him in like 20 vlogs. Or something.
I now question Dobrik's judgment. I need to respect the fellow. My girlfriend and I, we were out at UCLA yesterday, and I was a little stressed coming back. I'm always the most stressed when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, man, I know. You can't sit still, brother.
I can't.
It's okay.
You're
still climbing. It's part of the climb.
Here's what I did this weekend. Or not this weekend, last week when I was off. I had Barbershop Evan over. I had College Boy, the guy I lost my virginity with. I had a bunch of high school friends, college friends. We got shit-faced in my parents' house. The next day, I wake up, start drinking again.
Oh, wow.
Take 2.5 Vicodin.
Whoa.
I was watching Fan Jerry videos on Vicodin with my girlfriend.
That's funny. That was probably so
These
funny.
guys, what's going on? You guys want to let us in on what's happening behind the computer here?
He was just trying to find Danny Burke for that photo you wanted to see.
See, if we're looking at each other, we
What's
wouldn't
the problem,
even see
Austin?
these guys.
Which photo is it?
The profile.
The profile photo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me do that then.
Oh, Jesus. I'm talking about taking Vicodin over here, and you're not even listening.
Wow, this is interesting to me, dude. You must have had some demons to kill, man. Or time,
That's his
or
face. That's his smug mug.
Does he look like he's saying happy wife, happy life?
Yeah.
You know,
Let me see. Can you turn it over to me?
Yeah.
Brandon was really excited to meet Austin, of all people, and he said it's because he's alt-right.
Is that really what he said?
Look at that, dude. He does look so happy. That's like a commercial headshot is what you call that. That is a shot that you send into the McDonald's and the fucking Burger Kings. What, you didn't like how I said that?
I didn't like it at all. And whatever role you were looking for at those restaurants, you wouldn't get if you pronounced McDonald's like that.
Well, I was fucking around. God damn.
I don't want that guy
I
in
go
this
back
studio.
Listen,
to what
dude.
Leo just said.
What? Yeah,
I am
he did.
not a member of the
I know
alt-right.
it was a joke, but he kind of was like, he leans that way, and I kind of love it. And I said, shut up. He's fucking definitely not all right.
I'm
But he did say
right-wing,
that.
But I'm not trying to start a white ethno state like
No,
those
dude.
fucking
He's from Houston, dude.
jackasses.
But
He's from Houston. Close
yeah,
everything up.
by the way, you know who was absolutely great in the video, who was gold once
I don't
again?
want to hear any more about this weekend.
Brooks was so gold, dude.
I believe that.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So listen, about your relationship with your girlfriend, I was gonna say the happy life, happy wife, happy life thing. I know it's hard to just bite your upper lip, but sometimes just taking this yeah.
What does that metaphor mean? It's hard to
not
buy your
not
girl.
to talk. You just don't want to talk. You don't want to
On the podcast?
or say what you mean. Sometimes you want to say something because it's rational. Women are kind of irrational, so you kind of if you just don't say anything about what the fight is about and say something nice to them, just about maybe bring up a nice memory. That's what I do, and it's worked many times. I mean, I think you should just bring up like a happy moment that you guys shared, or just say something nice, and it'll diffuse the fight, man.
Should I be sure to take off my shades so you can see the baby blues? Then talk about our own mortality?
Oh, God. If you do that, then,
What if I started pulling that move?
Listen, I have 5 or 6 guys doing that move now, and they're all...
sure there are a lot more than that.
Nez had sex this weekend with that move. Brandon said it's been unbelievably good for him. Austin hasn't used it yet because my ex-girlfriend went into rehab after I dated her, and now she's bought a fucking $899,000 house, dude. I don't know how, but she just did. I think she made that much money in stunts. She's murdered it the last 2 years without me, man. Apparently, you leave me, and you kill it.
Have you messaged her since?
No, I haven't.
How
I really kind of want
How do you know that she bought an $800,000 house?
Because the realtors usually put happy selling of the, happy sold home. And then her picture was up there and she was holding the sign.
What picture? What do you follow her on?
I don't follow her or anything. Mitch actually saw this and alerted me.
Mitch, in quotes?
Mitch, yeah. He seriously saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks. Kind of. It doesn't suck. I'm happy for her. I think it's awesome. But, it's cool. She had no direction like that in life before, and in
nobody
2
cares
years.
about what your
But she went to
ex-girlfriend's doing with real
rehab.
estate.
What I'm saying is, she went to rehab. She got a different way of thinking, and all of a sudden, she was a fucking machine, dude. She was a machine.
She's gonna relapse before February.
Maybe that's
right,
true.
Austin.
She could relapse again. But
Leo's ex
always
fucked a
do.
bunch of pro skaters.
God,
I'm gonna go back to my
love
Viking
saying
experiences.
that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I really want to know this. But wait, what kind of darkness were you feeling, buddy? And by the way, you look all girthy. You look good.
I look girthy.
Well, like, full as in, good girth. Like you've been, maybe you did some buys. Did you get some buys? Maybe it's the tan, dude. You look tan as shit. You look good. That's all I'm saying. Look, I like to compliment you. I know you used to, but
I don't know if Leo's compliments. I feel like he's using those to gain somebody's trust so that he can like maneuver in and fuck their chick in the back room.
Usually yes, but not.
Is that
to
what you do?
No, I've done that, of course.
Have you?
Of course, but I give
On who?
this move is my favorite. When I touch a guy like this, I'm like, yeah, buddy, I fucking really like you. You see that? It alleviates your stress.
I'm gonna look at all the raw footage from the first video Leo and I shot and see if he pulled this move on me. Is this supposed to be like emasculating? You dominated?
It's a little dominating. It's a move that kind of creates like, well, this guy is he makes me feel good and he's powerful. He's bigger than me, and it's just like it's a little bit of an emasculating type.
Maybe
move.
he leaves you unattended with his wife.
Yeah, exactly. But